Number 22, Andres Garcia. Number 24, James Avery. And the keeper for Med City, number 25, Iker Gonzalez. Med City FC's head coach is Neil Cassidy. Assistant coaches are Fabian Bessero, Elliot Chapman, Leo Barbosa, and Tim Jennings. The officials for tonight's game are Michael Johnson, Oscar Sanchez, Andrew Dosh, and Bill Taylor. And now we ask that you please rise and gentlemen remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. barbershop this thing one day.
Three of us will
That wasn't bad for not practicing. Our keeper's like 6'9". Look at that dude. The rest of them are really short. Thank you.
should be. Try to refresh it.
Special thanks to our ball kids tonight. A special thank you to our ball kids tonight, members of Heather Cease's Minnesota Rush 5th and 6th grade girls rec team. We'd also like to recognize them doing double duty as our team escorts tonight. We're giving all area youth clubs the chance to have players and teams participate as field escorts and ball kids this season. For more info, contact Med City FC. And now, let's play soccer!
Pull back a little bit more too, just so you can almost see this headline music when they're playing on the side. Yeah, I keep it about there. Yeah, or yeah. No, that's good.
Well, good evening and welcome to a cold and dreary Wednesday evening here in Rochester for tonight's matchup between the Med City FC Mayhem and Minneapolis City. Med City coming into this match with a 2-0-1 record and 7 points here in the division, as Minneapolis City, last year's champion, comes in with a record of 1-1-1. So they have 4 points. They got a win over the Twin Stars 2-0 to open their season. Lost to Duluth, who, by the way, is 3-0 and has yet to give up a goal this season. That was a 2-0 score. And then they tied Sioux Falls 2-2 in their last match. As for Med City, they won their home opener against LCRS 2-1. Also tied against Sioux Falls, and then are coming off a win against the Dakota Fusion by a score of 2-1. So Med City will start with the ball. They're in their home blues with white shorts, and Minneapolis City with the flamingo look tonight. I got to appreciate those uniforms, the blue shorts and the pink striped tops, as Med City already has a decent chance here. That's going to go a little too far and out of bounds, but Med City is going to get a corner kick just 15 seconds into this match. So a good aggressive start here by the Mayhem. Sending it in for Med City will be Scott Neal. He scored one of those goals against the Dakota Fusion. He's got a strong leg, and as Med City moves around, he's just going to tap it in to Narcissus Bow. And now they send it in. The header goes wide right. But a nice start there for Med City out of the corner kick. And Minneapolis City takes over possession here. Just over a minute gone, starting things off. Toyota is a proud sponsor of Med City FC again this season. Whether it's beautiful style, advanced technology, or superior safety features, Toyota has a vehicle that is right for you. Visit Toyota.com or stop by Rochester Toyota to see the super impressive Toyota lineup. Toyota, let's go places. So the fourth game of the season for both of these teams. As I mentioned earlier, Scott Neal had a goal against the Dakota Fusion. So too did Matthew Roberts in that road win. Roberts, number 14 from Med City. And Josh Balsiger able to cause the turnover there. He's got Narcissus Bow off to his left, tries to lead him, and it's a bit too far, out of bounds. And so Minneapolis City will take over. Some players to look for Minneapolis City. Number 30, Luigi Masanvi, has 3 of their 4 goals in the season. He is number 30, if you can see their jersey numbers amongst all that sweet drip that they all have. That's child language for cool clothes, for those of you that were wondering. As the ball's around midfield here, 2.5 minutes gone in the opening half. These two teams have a pretty rich history of some tight matchups, a lot of ties, if my memory serves correct. I'm not looking at the record right now. As Lionel Vang tries to bring it down the middle here. And a big boot up the field, James Avery's. And we apologize, we've lost video. I'll do my best job to paint a picture with words here as Avery's got a shot off, and it went over the top of the net. And so 3 minutes gone here in the first half. We're working on getting the video back, so thanks for joining us with a few technical difficulties here. If nothing else, I'm sure it's warmer in the comfort of your home than it is out here. We had rain all day. Thankfully, the skies cleared up before kickoff here tonight. As Minneapolis City has it deep in their own end, and they kick it out of bounds. So Med City will have a throw from an opportune spot, and actually now they are trying to argue that they should have a corner kick. I don't think they're going to win that argument. So deep in Minneapolis City, oh, they are going to win that argument. Never mind. Toby Millward is going to send in the corner kick here.
Okay, we're good.
And our video is back, so you'll be able to watch it. So here comes Millward. Last time they just tapped it in. This time it looks like he's going to go all the way towards the net. It gets tapped. And that was last touched by the keeper, Troy Lawaji. So they'll reverse field and do another corner. Their third corner already of this half. Now from the near side.
And then, if we get a yellow, red, or a goal, either team, you can just write down.
Believe that is Lucas Hart getting ready to line it up from this side. My view's a bit obstructed from up here. On the near corners anyway. But. So yes, that is Lucas Hart. And nobody near him, so you can expect this one to go near the net. Lets it rip. It's headed away and out of bounds, and guess what? They're going to set it up again. So another corner. Lucas Hart's going to stay there again. Goalkeeper Troy Lawaji, the tallest dude on the field. As Hart gets ready to send it in again. There's the boot, a little too shallow, but kept in bounds by Minneapolis City. And now Hart working that sideline. Got pushed a bit, no call, now kicked out of bounds. And so Med City will have a throw in on the near side here. So we're just about 6 minutes into this match, and Med City has been living in Minneapolis City territory up to this point. I think their nickname is like the Crows, isn't it? That's what I thought. Didn't want to call them something that they're not. James Avery's with the throw in, lofts it up high, comes down hard. And now Aiden Kavanaugh trying to clear it out. And again, Med City able to hold it in. And now a whistle here. Can't quite see what happened. Went out of bounds, last touch by Med City. And now Millward up the middle. Nice pass up ahead. Narcissus Bow has some time, scans the field, left-footed pass to Neal. Neal has some room. Can he bend it in? Two good attempts there, and up high now knocking into each other. That was Lawaji with one of his defenders colliding. And now they stop play as Masanvi is on the near side. So, yeah, we're going to pause for an injury here. No score, 7 minutes gone here. You're watching Med City FC. Mayo Clinic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. It's a world-class expertise for every class of athlete, from the elite to the everyday and everyone in between. It's where world-class experts are pioneering the most innovative new treatments, tools, and techniques. It's where our specialists pool their collective knowledge to deliver customized plans that are tailored to you. It's where you can get the right answer the first time. Schedule your appointment today.
Specifically at halftime, if you want to kill that monitor, just to make sure we can get through enough battery on it.
Well, the officials having a discussion here, so we've already got a solid minute of stoppage time tallied on. But a nice pace here for Med City to start off this match. Two good scoring chances already. Obviously would have liked to have seen one go to the back of the net and build some confidence in the early going. The injured player is still on the field, so back on the field. And a throw in here for Minneapolis City. And they threw it out of bounds, so Med City can throw it right back in, and whistle blows again. So he's going to throw again because the ball never landed in bounds. Well, they're working the sidelines anyway. They're keeping it out of the middle. That's what I tell my third and fourth graders. Get the ball out of the middle, especially when you're on defense. Masanvi blowing by the defense here and shooting and scoring. There he is. We talked about him at the get-go. Loic Masanvi, his fourth goal out of 5 total for Minneapolis City this season, and they take a 1-0 lead. Scoring for Minneapolis City, number 30, Loic Masanvi. Well, and that's how it goes sometimes. Med City has far and away outplayed Minneapolis City in the opening 10 minutes of this match, but all it took was for the star player from Minneapolis City, Masanvi, to get around the defenders, and, I mean, like a lightning bolt, the way he was able to attack on that right side and then kick it across his body and across Iker Gonzalez to put Minneapolis City on the board first. So we'll see how Med City is able to respond here. And a whistle there, so Minneapolis City will take possession. And a nice play there by Lucas Hart just to keep it over on that sideline. Roberts gets away with a bit of a push there on Aiden Kavanaugh. Now up the middle. Here comes Sidney Toom. Toom tried to get it ahead to Masanvi. Good job there by the Med City defense. to stop the threat. And here they come up the left sideline. Wadji will grab that one and roll it right back into play. And out of bounds. Misplayed there by Abai Hapti. And James Avery's will pass it in. And now Lucas Hart will have a turn for a throw in. No, we won't. It's going to be Avery's again. Med City talking some things through. They've had a few more practices since we last saw them here at home, so working on some things together here. Now Avery's tries to throw it deep. Looking for Andres Garcia. Garcia had the lone goal in the tie against Sioux Falls. And he's easy to spot with that bright blonde hair. That's always appreciated by the commentating staff. That or bright shoes, also true. And Med City's going to be able to have a nice set piece here. And it'll be Millward sending it in. And a bevy of complaints is causing a delay of game right now. I'm not really sure what the what's causing all the angst. I can only guess. Wish we had a mic down there, but we don't. And Millward going to send it in up high, too high, over the outstretched hands of Wadji. And now Minneapolis City quickly the other way. Up the left side and out of bounds, so Med City will have a throw in. Rochester Athletic Club is a proud partner of Med City FC. The Rochester Athletic Club is more than a health club. The club is a space to work out, spend time with family and friends, refine your skills, and relax in our spa-like facilities. Be fit, be family, be well. For more info, call 507-287-9300. Well, here comes Med City now with another threat. Toby Millward. Sorry, that was Josh Balsiger coming in and overplaying that ball a bit. And there's a push by Narcissus Bow. So that stops play momentarily. But here come the Crows. Nice play there by Garcia. Andres working hard down there, trying to steal one. Joey Tawa plays it back. And now forward to Aiden Kavanaugh. And Jake Strachan plays it back to Iker Gonzalez. He's going to reset the squad and send it back to Strachan. Eat healthy on the go. Quick Trip makes it easy with fresh daily salads and sandwiches, healthy yogurts and cheeses, wonderful fruit cups, and an assortment of fresh fruits and vegetables. Fresh is the best, and Quick Trip is making it fresh for you. Andres Garcia with it down in the corner and lost it. So a goal kick upcoming here for Minneapolis City, who has a 1-0 lead. Just about 17 minutes gone here in this first half. Garcia testing the limits of that drop zone. Here they come up the left side. And now they have to retreat back. Again, Garcia trying to steal one. Nice play there by Wilkinson. The header over the top of Masanvi. And now Minneapolis City plays it back to Lawaji, and they'll reset. Med City FC is proud to offer youth club soccer players in Rochester and surrounding communities free season passes as part of our affiliate youth club sponsorship. Youth players who show their pass at the games will get in free all season long. A special thank you to Mayo Clinic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Penn's Dental Care, and Toyota for supporting this program. Player passes are available now, so be sure to ask your coach all about it. Well, Minneapolis City has really started to slow the pace of this match since getting that goal. What was the call there? Okay. Over on the near side, Jack Barry. Now James Avery's passes it in near side and cleared away. Wilkinson again, good defense on Masanvi. Handball called on Toby Millward there, so Minneapolis City with it near midfield again. Passing, nice pass there. So it gets forward, but it's cleared away by Jake Strachan. And that one's going to bounce out of bounds as well. The Enclave Real Estate team of Rochester has an approachable, experienced team of professionals with the expertise and resources to help you navigate the real estate market strategically for a successful outcome. Beth Nordowney and her team of agents guide clients through the buying and selling process with transparency and professionalism, allowing you to be in control every step of the way. For more information, visit the agency's website at enclaveteam.com or stop out at the gate and talk to Med City FC super staffer Noel Tripolino Roberts and find out more today. They need more big words than that. Minneapolis City with it on the far side. Narcissus Bow trying to change that, and does, as Med City will get the throw in here. Garcia gets pushed in the back there, and they are going to blow the whistle there. So Med City will get a free kick, but as Scott Deal was charging in, a bit more of an advantage for Med City, but Neil Cassidy getting an explanation over in the sideline, and don't think he likes what he's being told. But here comes the kick from Toby Millward. He's got some people down there. Wilkinson up high. Back out to Millward. Had some room, quickly closed up. Nice defense there by Abai Habti. Forward he goes to Luich Masanvi. And they're going to call offside there. So that shot goes wide left. Aiden Kavanaugh. Was there actually a card? So the offsides gives it back to Med City here. As Andrew Wilkinson plays a little patty cake with Jake Strachan. And now Wilkinson far up ahead. And now left side. Neal had some space, was looking for a cross there. Just too many pink jerseys in the way. Avery's over to Lucas Hart. Right back to Avery's. Nice give and go there. Deflected out of bounds. Not quite a corner. It's going to be a throw in from that position. Josh Balsiger will throw it in for the Mayhem here. What a throw. And an own goal on a throw-in. Are you kidding me? Their keeper, Troy Lawaji, was ready to grab it, and one of his defenders headed it right through his fingertips and into the back of the net. What an absolute gift for Med City as they tie this up at 1 apiece.
Own goal on Minneapolis City.
Shades of the United States and Colombia, 1994. And we are tied up at 1 apiece. I feel old giving that reference, but I was just a child when that happened. Andres Escobar, of course, the defender for Colombia, who made a play on the ball, went in his own net, and cost Colombia their chance in the World Cup in 1994. Sad story there, as he was then murdered back in Colombia just weeks later. Not sure I'm going anywhere with that other than the historical references. Here comes Minneapolis City. And nice play there by Wilkinson to clear it away. Hopty was coming in with a full head of steam. Excuse me, that was Sydney Toom. Go ahead and apologize to those Crow fans watching on the stream. These numbers are a little tough to see with with the uniform selection, which, again, I love the uniforms. I really do. Just didn't bring my binoculars tonight to be able to read those as well. So on 16 and 26, get mixed up. Hopty's wearing sleeves, so I'll try to remember that. As that one's cleared out of bounds. Well, look at that. Frank Molina always comes prepared. Oops, that's backwards. That ain't going to help anybody. Numbers are still a bit blurry when I try and zoom in. These guys move too fast for binoculars anyway. You know, they're not deer feasting in the meadow. His Balsiger clears that one away, but right up the middle. And now chipped forward, headed away. Joey Tawa passes over to the right, gets it back. Med City trying to take it away. Andrew Sasinski near side. Right back to Tawa, cleared out. Nice play there by Matthew Roberts. And then out of bounds. Last touch by Minneapolis City. Penn's Dental Care is a proud sponsor of Med City FC. Penn's Dental Care offers preventative, restorative, and cosmetic services. Dr. Penn's has advanced training in biometric restorative dentistry, and he and the entire PDC staff enjoy working with patients of all ages. Find out more about Penn's Dental Care at pennsdentalcare.com or call 507-258-3300 to book your appointment today. Here comes Lucas Hart up the near side. Dumps it off for James Avery's, crosses it, and that's a goal. What a beautiful pass. Scott Neal putting that one away off the great pass from James Avery's, and Med City takes a 2-1 lead. Scoring for Med City, number 11, Scott Neal. Assisted by James Avery's. Well, a flurry of offense here to heat us up on this cool evening as Med City takes a 2-1 lead. Scott Neal, his second goal in as many games, off the lovely assist from James Avery's. So Scott Neal joins Narcissus Bow for the team lead in goals on this young season. Both now have 2. Andres Garcia and Matthew Roberts each have 1 as well. What's happening? And speaking of Narcissus Bow, he's going to be looked at here by the training staff. So Narcissus Bow is going to walk off the field gingerly. But I think he's going to report right back in. Med City not looking to sub him out, so. As Bow awaits on the sideline. And now Med City takes over. Garcia passes back. And Bow is back on. So back at full strength are the Mayhem. Iker Gonzalez. Pass it over to Strachan. And now back over to Wilkinson. Up the field, Matthew Roberts. Big long pass. Scott Neal is there. Neal, a nice pass. And that cross a little too strong. Garcia tries to head it right into the waiting arms of Troy Lawaji. So James Avery's looking for his second assist. It's a nice pass, right idea. Just lofted up there a little bit too long. And Andres Garcia wasn't able to get much on it from his dome. And Lawaji plays that one. Looking a little unsure of himself after that own goal. And then looked a little jumpy there. And Garcia now has a chance. Defenders closing in. And Bow boots that one way too high. Again, it's been raining here all day. It's dried out pretty nice, but wouldn't be surprised if that ball's a little slick out on the field. As Roberts reverses course here. Nice pass ahead, looking for Avery's, just able to get there. And now out of bounds, so a throw in for Minneapolis City. Strategic Tax and Retirement is proud to support Med City FC this season. As a full-service tax and retirement financial planner, our client experience is built upon integration and innovation. Our financial planners communicate directly with your tax preparer. Your tax preparer works hand in hand with your insurance professional, and your insurance professional engages directly with your money managers to collectively design, implement, and monitor your personal retirement plan. Find out more about what Strategic Tax and Retirement can do for you by visiting our website at strategictr.com or call us at 507-288-3636. Integration. That's how you say that word. Gear up and defend the North. Med City FC merchandise is available here at the game tonight. Show your true colors by picking up a t-shirt, scarf, decal, and more. And check out our brand new hats. Or visit our website at medcityfc.com and order online. So Minneapolis City quickly back the other way. They'll have a throw-in on the far side here. And now they have to reverse to the other side of the field. Andrew Sosinski charging up the middle and dropping it off for Aiden Kavanaugh. Big boot there, and it'll go out of bounds, so a goal kick for Med City. So Jake Strachan and Andrew Wilkinson scan the field. And Wilkinson's going to let it rip here. Roberts able to take control, working up that left sideline. And he gets taken down, no whistle. Appears to be all right. He pops right back up. Now Avery's up ahead to Lucas Hart. Hart, nice job shielding that ball. Works his way back to the middle. And Lucas Hart taking exception with how he was being handled. Wilkinson sending that one in from distance. Garcia boots it forward, and it's going to be a corner kick upcoming here for Med City. Toby Millward is going to send it in for the Mayhem. Again against Troy Lawaji, who I'm sure has some shaken confidence, letting in those 2 goals in about a 5-minute span. The own goal was not even off a corner kick. It was off of a throw-in from deep in Minneapolis City territory. So you got to believe Millward's going to send this one out in front of the net. He does. Wilkinson, the header. And who touched it last? They're going to say it was last touched by Minneapolis City. So another corner kick here for Med City. Lucas Hart rolls up those shorts to show off the thighs before this corner kick. Looks like he's been in the weight room. You know, if you got it, flaunt it. Hashtag Beyonce. Here comes the corner from Hart. A lot of people down there. Nice catch by Luagi. And Garcia is doing a great job of pestering, and they're gonna give the yellow card actually to Andres Garcia here. Garcia looked like he was just trying to get back and, you know, wasn't really worried about what Luagi was doing, but got right up in his grill. So he's going to stay down there and pester like he has all half. You can see it's gotten under the skin of a few players for Minneapolis City. So he's going to stick with that assignment. Garcia with it now, passes to Hart. Nice pass up ahead. Garcia has some room to work with. Keeps it in. Backs it out to Hart. Hart going to try to cross here. Gets it through. And Neal was right there. But Luagi gaining some confidence here as he stopped that one. And now we'll take a deep breath. Still 2-1. 38 minutes gone here in this first half. We are pleased to announce the 2022 Med City FC Youth Soccer Camp. Your youth player can experience 90 minutes of mayhem for themselves in this 3-day camp where they can work on improving their skills with the help of Med City FC players. The camp will be held June 12th through the 14th from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. right here on the turf at Rochester Regional Stadium. Cost is just $79 and space is limited, so register early. You can find out more on the Med City FC website or on social media. What I miss? So while I was reading that announcement, Toby Millward issued a yellow card and a set piece upcoming here for Minneapolis City. Up high, Iker Gonzalez able to tip it away, and he is way out of the net here to clear that one out. Dangerous play there by Iker, but he was able to get the job done. Keeps Minneapolis City off the board momentarily. So both Garcia and Millward with a yellow card now. As Minneapolis City reverses field here. Here's Toom up the middle. Toom back to Lionel Vang. Vang scanning the field for options here. Really, Minneapolis City has not been on this end of the field very much here in this first half. Med City has seemingly been on the attack since the get-go. As Strachan clears that one out. Up towards the middle, Garcia. Able to corral it. And now up ahead, Josh Ballsiger looking for Scott Neal. And it's going to drift all the way to Troy Luagi, who keeps it in play. Booted far ahead. Nice touch there, and Iker Gonzalez is going to come out and take it. And give Jake Strachan a little pat on the butt, saying thanks for the help, buddy. Should. Ready to start your adventure? Then visit Toyota.com or Rochester Toyota for all the dirt-loving, adrenaline-boosting, thrill-seeking companion Toyota trucks and SUVs. Whether the Toyota Tacoma, Tundra, 4Runner, or RAV, Toyota has a vehicle to help start any adventure. Toyota, let's go places. Approaching halftime here from the Regional Sports Stadium in Rochester. It has been a fun first half here between Med City and Minneapolis City. These two teams have had some battles over the course of the last 5 years here, and tonight's shaping up to be a good one as well. Frank Moline making a prediction that we won't be done with just the 2 yellow cards that we've had so far. Thinks there may be more. I mean, typically, statistically speaking, there are usually more in the second half than there are in the first. So I think that's a pretty safe bet. Not sure if any odds makers are with us tonight, but that one cleared away. Roberts able to get it at midfield. Up ahead, Narcissus Bow has a man on each side of him. Passes ahead, and Garcia would have been offside. As Vang up ahead, Hart unable to get it. Now Sosinski back to Habty. Vang pass up ahead, and Iker Gonzalez is going to come out and play it. Yeah, he's not one to stay in his goalie box. And Gonzalez sends that one up towards midfield. Hart and Sosinski collide. It was last touched by Minneapolis City. So a throw-in coming up here for Med City. James Avery's is going to send it in. Toom up ahead to Habty. Now Sosinski near side. 2 minutes at a time. And as we approach minute 45 here, it sounds like we're going to have at least 2 minutes of added time. Throw in on the near side here for Minneapolis City. Lionel Vang sending it towards the middle. And Med City able to clear that one out again.
The answer is no, because I can't pay enough attention to this thing. I'm like watching the game. So I need to zoom way out.
Joey Tawa sends it up on the far side as we hit 45 minutes.
Okay. Okay. You have
Up ahead, Scott Neal has a lot of room to work. He's got Garcia in the middle lane.
Oh yeah, sure.
Neal, nice pass.
Right.
Narcissus Bow, that one gets deflected, and it's going to go wide right. Kept inbounds. Nice play there by Lawaji. So otherwise, Med City would have had another corner kick, and the Crows have struggled with those here tonight. But another good attack by Med City. Their offense has really looked sharp here this evening. Roberts able to win that jump ball. But Minneapolis City with it again. Pass up ahead, and Gonzalez able to grab it. They were looking once again for Luigi Masanvi. He has the only goal for Minneapolis City. He's got 4 of their 5 goals on the season. It's, of course, for the goals that count for their team. So we had an own goal to tie things up, and then the goal by Scott Neal to give Med City the advantage. Nice play again by Scott Neal. He has been everywhere here in this first half. And we had an offside call there on Med City. Listening for that end of first half whistle here. It's got to be getting close. As Jack Barry sends that one forward. Headed away by James Avery's. And Med City might get another chance here. Narcissus Bow passing up ahead. Andres Garcia back to Hart. Hart looking for a passing lane and sends it forward up and too high. And that will end our first half. Med City with a 2-1 lead over Minneapolis City. You're watching the Med City FC Mayhem.
Oh yeah, that's
It's
the
a power.
That's the camera.
It's a
power.
power cord. Tesla invented it.
Wow.
And Madison stole it. I watched too many documentaries.
Oh my God.
I watched too many documentaries.
That's a deep dive right there. And I feel bad that we all followed.
All right, hit start when this goes, and I'll try to, or when they blow the whistle, and I'll try to get that.
Are we live?
We are live with audio. The camera's still connected. You could go to camera 3 for a second, actually, if you wanted.
Well, welcome back to the Rochester Regional Stadium as we get ready for the second half here between Minneapolis City and Med City. It's the Mayhem with a 2-1 lead after Minneapolis City jumped on the board first with a Luis Mesanvi goal at the 9-minute mark. His 4th of the season in just their 4th game. Med City able to answer back with a own goal by Minneapolis City on a throw-in deep in their territory. And then about 5 minutes later, Scott Neal put one in the back of the net off a beautiful assist from James Avery's, giving Med City the lead. So now they switch sides. And it'll be a goal kick right off the bat here for Med City. So we are underway here, and obviously this is a big match already. As I mentioned at the get-go, Duluth leading the division at a 3-0 record, but they have yet to give up a goal this season. They have a 13-0 goal differential, and so Med City right now in second place. Obviously it's early in the season, but they have their 7 points, and these two teams expect to be there towards the end of the season. Those are kind of the 3 teams you think about. Top 2 are guaranteed to make the playoffs at the end of the season. So anytime these 2 teams get together, it's a big matchup, and Med City would love to try and bury Minneapolis City early on in the season. Lucas Hart trying to cross that one. It was a nice attempt anyway by Med City, who's been the more aggressive squad here tonight right from the get-go. They spent most of that first half in Minneapolis City territory. And it was 9 shots to 3 shots in that first half in favor of Med City. The time of possession. Got my stat guy, Frank Moline, looking up more fun information for us here. He's kind of a jack of all trades. He's running the scoreboard here. Witty commentary that you can pick up on from time to time. We get his jokes about 30% of the time, so you at home might get him about 10. As Med City gets ready for a set piece here. Narcissus Bow and Lucas Hart talking it over. About a 60-40 Med City advantage in that first half on time of possession. As Lucas Hart gets ready to send it in. Little pump fake. Up towards the middle. Headed away. Nice play there by Jack Barry. And back the other way come the Crows. And they're going to say Minneapolis City throw in here. Matthew Roberts covering a lot of ground there near midfield. Had a good challenge, had a good first half as well. As did Andres Garcia. He has been pestering deep in that Minneapolis City territory. And I mean that in the most complimentary way possible, as Minneapolis City has really gotten annoyed with him on more than one occasion. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Minneapolis City. So Med City goes in the attack again. Narcissus Bow near side. Ballsiger off to his left. Instead he centers it. And it's cleared away. Masanvi lightning quick, and now Wilkinson got in the way. What are they going to say? They're going to say a trip on Masanvi. So Med City regains possession. Fire Brick Bread Wood-Fired Pizza is a proud sponsor of Med City FC. Get our delicious pizza at local farmers markets and breweries this summer. Looking for something different for your next party? We cater private events and we'll bring our oven on a trailer right to your house. Look for our full-page ad in the game day program or go to firebrickbread.com for more information. Fire Brick Bread Wood-Fired Pizza. Troy Lawaji sends it in. Near side, Isaac Eckroth. Backs it out to Joey Tawa. Tawa walking it up. Nobody home. Ballsiger back to Iker Gonzalez. And Gonzalez will let his mates catch a breath here. Throw in coming up here from Minneapolis City. Roberts. Nice play up ahead. Good backspin on that one. And that keeper is way out. Med City with a great opportunity here. That shot's going to go in. You bet it is. No. It did not cross the line. You have got to be kidding me. Andres Garcia looked like he had a perfect spot on that. And somebody, I couldn't catch who it was, from Minneapolis City was able to save that. I saw the net move, but it was the player from Minneapolis City able to save that. I don't know what Troy Lawaji was thinking, being that far away from the net. And now here comes Med City again. Narcissus Bow, the left-footed attempt. Knocked back. Scott Neal up ahead and out of bounds. And last touched by Med City. What a sequence of events. And now Narcissus Bow, left side. Ballsiger steals it, keeps it in play. Bow in the middle, has some space to work. Now Neal with the shot, wide right. Great setup there by Bow. And a good attack there by Neal, just a little bit to the right. You saw Troy Lawaji dive for it. Man, Med City has had their chances here tonight. Junk Pros LLC is a locally owned company that has been servicing Rochester and the surrounding communities for 7 years. Because we are a full-service junk removal company, we have the manpower and proper equipment to come into your residence and carefully and safely remove any and all unwanted items. Junk Pros also specializes in demolition work, ranging from tile removal to garage teardowns. We also do snow removal for residential and commercial properties. Check out our Facebook page or give us a call and let us know how we can help you. Well, Med City going to be able to line up another set piece here from distance. Tipped away. Neal tries to get it forward. It was looking for Ballsiger. And now Millward gets taken down at midfield. Pass leading out. And Iker Gonzalez. A little bit of a gamble again. As that ball goes into the stands. And Ballsiger throws it in near side. Matthew Roberts has a little bit of room, able to keep it in play. Narcissus Bow backs it out to Millward. Back into the middle. Roberts able to keep it up. Roberts, a nice ball up ahead looking for Neal. And now Garcia has a lane, tries to cross it, and it's going to be a corner kick. So Lucas Hart going to take his time to get down there and send it in, but these corners have been awfully close. Med City, to my count, has had 7 of them here tonight. See if this can be lucky at number 7. Hart with the left foot slicing away from him. Roberts keeps it in. An aggressive play here by Roberts, and that one knocked out of bounds by Lawaji, so another corner kick upcoming for Med City. But man, what a play by Matthew Roberts. Some raindrops starting to fall now, leading to some potentially slicker field conditions as Neal wheels around to the right. Hart sends this one in a little bit closer. Lawaji grabs it and Med City whistled. Forced to drop back, and Lawaji wants to work quick, but sends it right to James Avery's. Isaac Eckroth trying to get it forward but can't, and now they have to back it out to Lawaji once more. Quick Trip stores sell only top-tier gasoline. Top-tier gasoline contains a higher level of cleaning detergent which improves engine performance. Using top-tier gasoline ensures a higher standard of gasoline for your car. It cleans your engine while you drive, helping your car run smoother, longer. Another fresh idea from Quick Trip. Iker Gonzalez clears that one away for Med City. Got about 11 minutes gone here in this second half. Med City with a 2-1 lead, and again spending a lot of time on that Minneapolis City side. Neal has a good lane, works his way across the middle, sends it for Hart, who puts too much underneath it. But another good set there by Med City. They have really had their way with these scoring opportunities here tonight. It's just the more this wears on, you'd like to see another one, an insurance goal, find the back of the net. A special shout out to our player level sponsors, Lecky Honey, Central Bark Rochester, North Mr. Pizza, the Q Realty Team, and Thesis Beer Project. All our sponsors are important to us, and we hope you'll support them in return. We got a yellow? Scott Neal. A third yellow card issued to Med City, this one on Scott Neal. So Frank Moline, our gambling expert, had that one right. Now Narcissus Bow has a lot of room to work with. Passes forward to Garcia. That one deflected away. Garcia can stick with it. And it's cleared out for the moment. Now Roberts, charging in on it, has to retreat. Strachan now dribbling it in. And Toom able to turn it over. Now cleared back in by Roberts. Narcissus Bow has some room. Looking across it. Goes back to Millward. Millward with the shot, and it hit the post. And now cleared out. Oh my goodness. How much closer can Med City get on some of these attempts? A great setup there by Narcissus Bow and a good shot by Toby Millward, just a bit too far to the right. It hit the post. So maybe the karma gods doing something here for Med City after the own goal, because they've earned a lot more than 2 this match with the number of great chances that they've had. Here comes a corner kick. Up high, cleared, and last touched by Med City. So Troy Lawaji will send it in. Get social with Med City FC at the game. Share what's happening tonight with your family and friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Snapchat. And don't forget to hashtag Med City FC in 90 minutes of mayhem. Oh. What's the whistle? Foul away from the ball called on Med City. So a free kick coming up here for Minneapolis City. I know it's tough to standings watch just 4 games into the season, but Med City come away with a win tonight. They'd have 10 points to Minneapolis City's 4 and force the Crows to play catch up the rest of this season. Be a pretty big deal. As that one is tipped and caught by Iker Gonzalez. Now we're seeing these guys get a little bit chippy out there as Strachan plays it back to Gonzalez, who boots it near midfield. Now Aiden Kavanaugh dribbling it in, has it taken away, and again it's Matthew Roberts. He has been everywhere here in the first 15 minutes of this second half. That one out of bounds, last touch by Med City. Narcissus Bow pops it up high, looking for the header, and Lawaji comes out and grabs it. Garcia was in a pretty tough spot. That one needed to thread the needle. But another good chance there for Med City. For all your insurance needs, contact Ted Smith Insurance. Auto, home, life, farm, or business, Ted Smith Insurance is here to help. Find better coverages at better prices with Ted Smith Insurance. For more info, find Ted on the web at www.twsagency.com.
Is all this equipment okay with rain?
That guy's probably not awesome. If you want to try to just cover it up. I mean, it's a couple sprinkles aren't the end of the world, but everything else is probably okay. Good.
Isaac Eckroth with it near side here from Minneapolis City. Passing it forward to Sidney Toom. And now Aiden Kavanaugh fighting with Toby Millward at midfield. And once again, Med City not breaking. Just a step ahead of Minneapolis City for most of the night. Except for that pass as Narcissus Bow was looking to give it back to Josh Balsiger and sent it promptly out of bounds. And tipped out again by Bow. This time off of Roberts. So Minneapolis City matriculating the ball down the field slowly via the throw-in. Toom in the spin cycle there. Eventually taken away here by Roberts. Good hustle there again by Matthew Roberts. As Isaac Eckroth throws it in here for the Crows. You see players falling down, starting to slip a little bit as it's getting a bit slick out there. Now they do call the advantage as Narcissus Bow got tripped up, and now they give a card. That's Joey Tawa. I wouldn't say prayers were answered, but maybe some requests from a few of the fans. We've finally got a yellow card on Minneapolis City. And so a free kick near midfield upcoming here for Toby Millward. And Millward passes it. Forces that defense to spread back out. Now the big pass. And Lawaji able to grab it. They've just been peppering him with shots all night, and he broke for a few minutes there early or midway through the first half. That own goal at about the 23-minute mark, and then Scott Neal putting one in off a beautiful James Avery's pass. Got us to that 2-1 lead for Med City. Toom up ahead, that pass off the mark. Back the other way comes Med City. And that pass too strong as well, so Med City will have the throw-in. Toyota is proud to support Med City FC again this season. Whether it's beautiful style, advanced technology, or superior safety features, Toyota has a vehicle that is right for you. Visit Toyota.com or stop by Rochester Toyota to see the super impressive Toyota lineup. Toyota, let's go places. Med City trying to work it up the far side. It's deflected out of bounds by Minneapolis City, so they'll have a throw in here. The 67-minute mark of this match. So far, neither team going to the bench yet, I would expect. Maybe we see that here soon. And it's a cool evening here, mid-50s, as Andres Garcia has some room to work, looking for Bo. A little too far out in front. And Minneapolis City able to clear that one. No. Did so in the blind spot for me here, so Med City will have a throw in deep in Minneapolis City territory on the near side. Matthew Roberts. A lot of pushing going on down there, and eventually they do blow the whistle on Roberts. And now Matthew Roberts having an extended conversation with one of the officials. All right. Who's number 25 for Minneapolis Minneapolis City. He just checked in. They had 2, 38 and 25. Couple of subs in here now for Minneapolis City. Charles Adams, number 25, and number 38, Jorge Pacheco Baca. Near side, it's Isaac Eckroth. And they call a trip. Narcissus Bow does not like that. He does not have a yellow card yet, so he doesn't have to be as careful as Millward, Neal, and Garcia do. Both playing with yellow cards at this stage. And Iker Gonzalez takes that challenge. Corrals it and a little bit of a strut as he walks back to roll it forward to Jake Strachan. Now Strachan boots that one forward. And Millward gets hit there. And a yellow card will be issued to Abai Habti. And trainers will head onto the field. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Med City FC. Mayo Clinic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, it's world-class expertise for every class of athlete, from the elite to the everyday and everyone in between. It's where world-class experts are pioneering the most innovative new treatments, tools, and techniques. It's where our specialists pool their collective knowledge to deliver customized plans that are tailored to you. It's where you can get the right answer the first time. Schedule your appointment today. So Toby Millward shaken up, but he's right back on here for Med City. They'll have a free kick from midfield. 71 minutes gone in this match. Med City yet to make a substitution here. They see their gentlemen on the bench all staying warm, staying loose. Quite possibly out of necessity on tonight's cold night, but Neal tries to keep it in, deflected away by Minneapolis City and out of bounds, so throw in here for Med City. Ballsiger near midfield. Passes ahead to Narcissus Bow. Bow with the deke, now backs it out to Ballsiger. Ballsiger sending it far across the field. Deflected away momentarily. Now Avery's on the far side. Dribbling it in. Looking for a lane. Trying to find a seam. And the left-footed kick goes wide right. Out of bounds. Goal kick upcoming here for Minneapolis City. Rochester Athletic Club is a proud partner of Med City FC. The Rochester Athletic Club is more than a health club. The club is a space to work out, spend time with family and friends, refine your skills, and relax in our spa-like facilities. Be fit, be family, be well. For more info, call 507-287-9300. Well, another great opportunity there for Med City. Goes begging And you just hope this doesn't come back to bite them. They've had so many great opportunities in the last 50 minutes that just haven't found their way to the back of the net. Love to get that insurance goal here if you're the Mayhem, and also work on that goal differential as this season wears on. Neal able to keep it in. Now Hart gets tripped up, and they're going to call it. No card's going to be issued, but we will have a free kick from a pretty good spot here. Again, Med City able to take their time here a bit in getting set up. And we're having some issues with goodness gracious. I believe the discussion is the players from Minneapolis City need to be at least 10 yards back, and we can see on the football field here that they are not. Lucas Hart took exception with that, and was he given a yellow card? He was given a yellow card just now. And now he boots it right into the waiting arms of Troy Lawaji. Yeah, he would have made that had they not been so close. And now Roberts gets taken down. Loich Masanvi takes exception with that, and now the officials blowing the whistle again. And the official's going to have another conversation. A lot of conversations tonight between the officials and the players, conferences, if you will. And now Toby Millward sending it in. Frank Moline just told one of those 10% jokes that landed. As Med City trying to work it around. Lucas Hart, far side. Working between three defenders here from Minneapolis City. And we're going to see a few more substitutions here for the Crows as well. 27, 31, and 40 about to come in. Arthur Perrins. Cole Schwartz. I don't see a 27 on this roster. So we're going to guess that's Aaron Olson, number 27. And now Med City getting ready to enter a couple subs. We've already seen 5 come in for Minneapolis City. Can I turn the light on? Will I ruin everyone's time? Okay. Matthew Roberts up the near side. Lucas Hart with it, and it's deflected out of bounds. So Med City will have a throw in here. They're going to wait to bring in Diogo Oliveira and Dion Dozell. Nope. Dozell's going to come in for Garcia. Substitution for Med City, number 26, Dion Dozell. And also into the match, number 18, Diogo Oliveira. So the night's over for Lucas Hart and Andres Garcia. Two of the yellow-carded players out of the match now. As they throw it in, and that one was touched by Minneapolis City, so a corner upcoming here for Med City. Approaching the 80-minute mark in this match. It's going to be Narcissus Bow over on that far side. Bow with the left-footed attempt, headed in by Dion Dozell. Way to go, Dion. Welcome back after a couple of years off, and you could tell how much this team loves him. One of the few players on this squad born before 2000, Dion Dozell, with the header in the back of the net off the left-footed corner kick by Narcissus Bow, and Med City has their insurance with a 3-1 lead. Scoring for Med City, number 26, Dion Dozell. Assisted by Narcissus Bow. I see everything. Super not true. So Med City now with a 3-1 lead as Lawaji comes way out again. Seemed like just a matter of time before Med City would get a goal on one of those corner kicks. They had come so close all night long. And I think they had about 10 attempts tonight from those corners. So as we update the score here on the stream, it is 3-1. That goal did count for Dion Dozell. Feels like Med City could have 4 or 5 tonight with how many chances they have had, but they will gladly take a 2-goal lead with 10 minutes and change left to play here against Minneapolis City, last year's division winner. Like to put them in a nice deep hole here. Again, 4 matches into the season, keeping them at 4 points. They would drop to a 1-2-1 record, barring a miraculous comeback at this point. Trying to reverse jinx as the commentator here by bringing it up. As that one bounces around, Neal able to clear it backwards. And Neal with it again. Nice pass there by Oliveira. Looking for Dozell. It'll play back to Lawaji. Keeps it on that side of the field, and no one was ready. What a gift. Med City will have a throw in and be able to catch their breath here. Penn's Dental Care is a proud sponsor of Med City FC. Penn's Dental Care offers preventative, restorative, and cosmetic services. Dr. Penn's has advanced training in biometric restorative dentistry, and he and the entire PDC staff enjoy working with patients of all ages. Find out more about Penn's Dental Care at pennsdentalcare.com or call 507-258-3300 to book your appointment today. Past the 83-minute mark now in this match as Med City just trying to keep Minneapolis City on this side of the field. Send them back to the bus as we get a whistle there. Charles Adams sends it across the field. Oliveira challenging. Narcissus Bow takes it away, and he's got numbers. Dozell to his left, Neal to his right. Keeps it for himself. Now passes back to Dozell. Still some time. And now they back it out to Ballsiger. No need to gamble here. That pass a little too far behind Toby Millward. And Minneapolis City just looks gassed right now. They had an opportunity there to really attack, and this is with 5 subs into the match. Dozell back to Neal. Passes over to Bow. He's got some space. Lofts one forward and tipped around. Oliveira was down there. Just couldn't quite get the deflection to go his way. As Med City looking to pour it on here. Five minutes until stoppage time here. As Wilkinson heads that one forward. Neal over to Oliveira. Oliveira using that sideline. Getting pulled on a little bit too. But a throw in upcoming for Minneapolis City. Another errant pass there by the Crows, and Med City can just keep working it around on this side of the field. As I say that, they make an errant pass. Med City able to clear that one away off the Charles Adams drive. Hard shot way too far right, out of bounds. And Med City will have a goal kick. Med City FC would like to give a special shout out to the amazing families who are hosting our players this season. Without their generosity and willingness to open their homes to the team, Med City FC wouldn't be where we are tonight. In the freezing cold. Strength and conditioning. Up to the 88-minute mark here as Dozell tries to receive the pass, gets called for the push. And Dion Dozell is going to get a yellow card. A shot attempt after the whistle. And now Dozell has some room, goes to Neal. Neal turns and shoots. Good look. Just a bit left. Off a nice pass from Dozell. Well, I would say if Med City attacks like this the rest of the season, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. They have looked crisp passing the ball to one another. You can tell they've had a little time to build their chemistry, and it's paid off tonight in the form of a 3-1 lead over last year's division champion. As Millward guarding Arthur Perrins here at the 89th minute. Ballsiger able to clear that one away. Minneapolis City will reset here. And we're going to have 3 minutes of stoppage time added on. A little bit of a shove there on the far side. No card. Oh, never mind. There is a card. I didn't see what number that was on. That was on James Avery's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be 6 yellow cards issued to Med City so far. Big kick, and boy, if Minneapolis City would have had somebody on the left side there, they would have had an easy rebound, but they did not. As we hit the 90th minute, again, 3 minutes of added time. I think if you're Med City now, you just want to keep Minneapolis City from closing the gap. And you want to get out of here without any more yellow cards or any more chippiness as well. So throwing up coming here for Minneapolis City. Neal near midfield. And cleared away again. Matthew Roberts. And Dozell wants another chance. Might get one yet. This one clears out. Nice defense there again by Ballsiger. Getting in the way. Cole Schwartz had a nice angle there. Schwartz, the only other Minneapolis City player with a goal this season besides Luich Masanvi. As this corner is coming up, a lot of movement there by Minneapolis City, and player fell down, and there was a different Minneapolis City player on the far side to try and grab it. Now they have a throw in. They're going to work quick. This is about the most urgency we've seen out of Minneapolis City tonight. They spent much of the game in their own zone. As that one's turned on, and we're going to have another corner kick here for Minneapolis City. That one headed out of bounds. Last touch by Minneapolis City. We got to be getting close to time here. What do you think about Dozell getting that goal at that 80th minute? I mean, Minneapolis City looked gassed at that point. And now they're showing a little bit of spark here at the end. So this match really could have gone a number of different ways. Med City had a number of great scoring chances throughout. But of course, it was that own goal that got them started. Minneapolis City got on the board first with the Masavny goal. And then that own goal by Minneapolis City really flipped the script. Followed by goals by Scott Neal and then Dozell at the 80th minute. to get us to this 3-1 advantage. So things about averaged out based on how Med City was able to outshoot Minneapolis City here this evening. We had some weird stuff happen throughout. Those 6 yellow cards against Med City. Usually a sign of frustration, not one of a team that has a 2-goal lead. And the final whistle does indeed blow. Med City has defeated Minneapolis City by a final score of 3-1. The own goal got it started, and then Scott Neal added one with 28 minutes. Deion Dozell at the 80-minute mark, and Med City improves to a 3-0-1 record and 10 points on the season. Minneapolis City drops to 1-2-1, and they stay at 4. So we'll wrap up here from the Rochester Regional Stadium. We appreciate you watching here tonight. Thanks so much for coming.